Janique. Hey guys, so I'm gonna change my channel name. I think I'm gonna name it The Real Janique. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but go and follow my music page, Janique999. Go follow my music page, Janique999. Also follow my Facebook page. Yes, old school, but I still got Facebook. Anyhow, guys, we gotta discuss this. Level up in silence, okay? And last time when I was doing the video, last time I did a live, you guys said you want to talk about leveling up. Make sure you like the live. You want to talk about level up, okay? Level up in silence, right? Level up in silence. People don't need to know your business. After all these videos that I've done, right? Make sure you watch all my videos. I'm teaching you guys how to be street smart. I'm teaching you knowledge. I'm telling you a lot of good, positive information in these videos. It's very positive. It's very good. I might say it harshly, but it's the real deal. Level up in silence, okay? If you're new to the live, subscribe to the channel, like, share, subscribe, and let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Now we're living in, remember what I told you guys about Timothy, about how haters. Oh God, here we are about haters. It is what it is. That's just natural human emotion. Envy and jealousy, that's a natural human emotion, okay? So people don't need to know anything about you. Hey, Nikki. Yeah, people really don't need to know anything about you, and you could put yourselves in harm's way you could put yourself in harm's way putting your business in the street and telling people stuff about you that they really don't need to know, right? They really don't need to know. You can sabotage yourself by putting your business in the street. People don't need to know your business. There's no need for you. Yep. There's no need for people to know what's going on, positive or negative, in your life. I say just move in silence in general, especially in times like this. And let me tell you guys something. If you're not street smart, you're going to get tricked left and right, number one. You're going to sabotage yourself, number two. And you're going to give people the space to sabotage you, right? You're going to give people the ammunition to sabotage you. That's what you're going to do. You're going to give them the ammunition. Level up in silence, okay? People don't need to know your business. What is the benefit? What is the benefit of them knowing anything about you? You explain that to me. They're not happy for you. Facts, exactly. They're not happy for you. Like, you think they're happy for you? Think again. And I told you about it. Biblically, I told you about we're living in the last days, and I want y'all to move smart. I made a lot of bad moves. I made a lot of bad moves in my life. And I can't go back and change the past. I can't go back and do that. Hey, Tracy, how you doing? Move in silence. I was saying that I made a lot of bad moves in my life. I can't go back and change it, but I can only tell people, I can only teach, I can only help others. But that's the only way I could vindicate myself. That's the only way I could feel better about the bad moves that I made in the past, is by helping somebody else or teaching somebody, make it benefit me in some type of way, because I made a lot of bad moves. All right? Bad moves. People don't need to know what's going good in your life. For what? For what? What reason? Right? They're definitely not happy for you. You're just giving them ammunition. Ask me. You said you want to ask me something. Ask. You're giving them ammunition, and you're giving them a way to sabotage you. Right? You're telling these people all this good stuff that's happened for you, that's going on for you. And all you're doing is giving them a way to destroy what you're building. That's it. That's all you're doing, giving them a foot in the door to destroy what you're building. Moving silence, okay? People are very envious. It's going to get their blood boiling. Some people are going to be really mad and upset. Hey! Some people are going to be really mad and upset to see that good things are happening for you. A lot of times when you level up, that's when the haters come out the woodworks. But guess what? They've been hating. They're just revealing themselves. That's it. You got a promotion at work. Oh, I know you're happy. I know you're joyful. Learn to enjoy your time and just enjoy things on your own. You got a promotion at work. You don't need to share that with anybody. You don't need to. You could take yourself out on a nice dinner or go out with your confidants. You know what I'm saying? Go out with your confidants. The person that you know you could confine in. People that's genuinely happy for you, right? Trust me. There's no need for you to be leveling up and letting people know that you're doing well, you're buying a house, because they're going to try to stop that. They're going to try to sabotage that. They're going to try to bring you down in some type of way. They're going to find a way to make you a bad guy. They're going to find a way to pretend that you attack them. People don't want to see others doing well. And that's the way of the world. And if I know you don't want to believe it. I know some people who are genuine. I know honest, genuine people. I know the type of people who watch this channel because I know the content that I put out. I know you genuine, naive people with caring hearts. You don't want to believe what I'm saying is true, but it's true. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you. Yes, I know a lot of you guys don't want to believe what I'm saying is true. Like, oh, you're denial. If you continue to live in denial and believe that people wish you well and people want the best for you, especially you genuine people, you're 1 in 10, baby. You genuine, caring people with love in your heart and want to uplift others, you're 1 in 10. You're a rare breed. You don't know how rare that breed is. Very, very rare. Very, very rare. Move in silence. People don't need to know what's good, and honestly, they don't need to know what's bad either. Hey, top tier. Hey, Bria. Seriously, when you're leveling up and you're doing good, this is why. And if you're at a job and you got a brand new car, right? And you're in a job and you got to park that car away from the co-workers and outside of the parking lot. Y'all be attracting too much negative attention to yourself. You don't hear the way. Listen to how these people talk. If you got a car and you got a nice new car, you drove it to work, all of a sudden, I'm telling you, a week later, they're trying to find a way to get you fired. A week later, they're trying to find a way to get you fired. If I'm dating a white guy, a black guy, I'm dating, he's not white or black. He's not white or black. He's in between. Sorry about that. The live got frozen. Unless it's an emergency. Oh, thank you. You wish me the best. I appreciate that. Like I was saying, level up in silence. Because they don't wish you well. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to have to re-record this, but my phone started freezing because somebody was calling me back to back. So let me know if you guys see me good and everything is going good. But guys, listen, I'm honestly, well, like I was saying, if you got a new car and you're at this job, park your car outside. You don't need away from people so that they don't need to see the type of car you're driving. Next thing you know, you're getting fired from your job, okay? You bothered somebody. Okay, is the sound back on now? Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, like all of a sudden they're going to be so irritated and upset that something is going well for you, that they're going to be so irritated and upset that something is well going for you. The demon that is possessed in them is going to cause them to destroy your career or to get you fired from that job, and it's groups of them. Haters come in groups. Oh my God, girl, top tier, I'm proud of you. Top tier, this is what I want to hear. Okay, let me read what you say. You say you're not telling no one who I'm dating now, which I told y'all, keep your relationship private. I'm proud of you about that. Okay. All right, keep your relationship private. I'm glad you're keeping it private. Hello? Yes, they're jealous, narcissistic haters. I hate when the phone tops out. Somebody literally called me 3 times back to back, and you know it's. You always saying that, Jose. Jose, you always say you want oxtail, rice, and peas. But we're not talking about oxtail right now. We're talking about moving in silence. Okay, so I'm glad you learned. Okay. I'm glad you learned to move in silence and not tell anybody who you're dating. Because they will sabotage you. They will sabotage your relationship. So good. Don't tell nobody who you're dating. Move in silence. I'm happy about that. And when you're leveling up in life, you don't need to tell no coworkers. Don't bring information to your job. You don't need to tell people anything good for happens to you. Sometimes you get a new car and the haters in the neighborhood are mad. They're mad. They want to sometimes they want to bring harm to you, physical harm. Good evening. Yeah, so I want you to be able to understand. They don't want to see, a lot of people don't want to see you guys doing well. And I would say a 98% of people are like that. Because of comparison in your peer group. They be comparing themselves to you. Oh, I don't got that. I don't have that. You know, or even if they have it, they don't want you to have it as well. They want to keep you down so they could have a sense of, even if they have it, they want to keep you down to have a sense of superiority. Even if they have it, they don't want you to have it as well because they want to find a way to say, oh, I'm better than her. I'm better than him. Oh, and they will, if they see your potential, then make sure that you don't get that opportunity. If they see your potential, they'll make sure that you don't get that opportunity. They'll make sure that they sabotage that opportunity for you. You better learn how to move wise. You don't need to say nothing good that's happened to you. You could go ahead and celebrate on your own. Buy yourself a nice dinner. You don't need to broadcast, oh, I got a promotion. No, for what? All of a sudden, you got a new group of haters, enemies. For what? Why? You did nothing to these people. It's because things are doing good for you. No one is entitled to your business. Exactly. Oh, they will sabotage you, honey. They sabotage your relationship. Oh, let me tell you something. They know that you're going on the 3rd interview. You already got interview 1, interview 2, and then they know that you're going on the 3rd interview. They'll start a big argument with you. That's what they'll do. They'll start a big argument with you to disturb your peace, to mess up your mind frame. Trust me, you don't know how diabolical the devil worked through these people, envious haters. The devil worked through these people. They know that you're going on the 3rd interview because you already got through 2. And the 3rd one is the final interview. They're going to start a huge argument with you to throw you off balance to make sure you do bad on that interview. Just when you have an opportunity, stay low with it. Stay low with it and go for what you got to go for. You don't listen, they want to know your business, right? So they could sabotage you, talk against you. You said you want to do I went to college. I'm educated. I'm educated. You can't tell your dad, no, don't tell him nothing. Some people, okay, let me tell you, some people are not happy with the turnout, the outcome of their own life. Some people are not happy with the outcome of their own life. They have no self-belief or no faith. So they're projecting that, oh, it'll never work. It'll never work. So there's no need for you to even tell them anything to try to get encouragement, because they're going to down you. And the way some people sabotage you is mentally. So the way some people sabotage you is they sabotage you mentally. They get in your head. Oh, she's crazy. She's there. He's crazy. They sabotage you. Understand this part, the mental sabotage. Get this one. There's a lot of things that y'all don't get in regards to how they get in, that how haters try to get in your head and try to belittle you mentally. That's one aspect that y'all not even thinking about. That's why they will start an argument with you when yeah, trust me, they'll start an argument with you when they know you have an opportunity ahead of you and throw you off balance. Trust me. That. Oh yeah, manager will sabotage you. Let me tell you, a manager will sabotage you if they see your potential. They see your potential that you might take her place. Her or his place. And the men are in very serious danger when they level up, because men take other men's life when they envy them. Women, they'll probably just use their mouth and gossip and physically fight you or whatever. But men, they take other men's life when they envy them. Trust me. Okay, so listen, you don't need to tell nobody what your goals are, Nikki. You pray about what you want in life. You don't need to tell nobody. Another big mistake. Telling people your goals so they could tell you, oh, you won't, that will never happen for you. That will never happen. Yeah, when they see your potential, that's when they come gunning for you to make sure that your potential, especially these bosses, they want to make sure that your potential never comes to fruition, because you could be up next taking their place. You could be the one up next taking their place. So you got to be careful of that. When you're moving up, you stay silent, you do your thing, because then you want to make sure you protect whatever you're building. Why? Okay, look into it. Why you think celebrities have people around, have small circles and not have a lot of people around them, and they're protected by security? Why you think that? Why you think that? The envy. The envy. Somebody could harm you. So whenever, and don't take that lightly. Don't take that lightly. It's not a joke. Nowadays, people are hungry. Now we're living in some serious times. Times are bad right now, and it's getting worse. All right. A lot of people, they're hungry. They'll do anything for a meal. You know what I'm saying? Just move in silence, especially if you're doing good, and there's no need to be bragging, and there's no need to be showing off. There's no need to be telling good news. People will make more money than you, and they don't want you to come up and make similar. Even they don't even want you to be nowhere close to them. Why? It's not because it gives them a sense of superiority. If you're making the same amount as them, they can't say that they're better than you anymore. That's why they want to be above. We live amongst narcissists. Listen, you don't tell people. You can find love. You don't need to tell your dad everything. You learn to keep your dreams and your secrets, your goals and your wants to yourself. Learn to keep your secrets, your goal, and your wants to yourself. People genuinely don't want to see others do well, and that's just the reality. That's the fact, because it challenges their ego. It challenges their sense of superiority. They don't want to see you, other people doing well. It makes them feel less than. They're always in, most people now, they're always in comparison mode, comparing themselves to others. That's just the reality of it. That's the reason why I tell you guys things, to be street smart. Like, listen, you're doing well. The whole world don't have to know. You don't have to make an announcement about it. You don't. For what? All they're going to do is try to tear you back down. What's the point of making an announcement? And all these, look at all these rappers, especially a lot of these rappers. They was, brag, they're doing well, they're shining. Even if they want to do, you want to bring people along with you, they're mad that you have the ability to help them. So they're even mad at that. They're mad at the ability, the fact that you have the ability to help them. You think you want to do good and should know. They're mad that you have the ability to help them. It is what it is. You got to understand how human beings think. They're selfish. They're all for self. A lot of people cannot be happy for anybody else. Move in silence. All of a sudden, you're going to see them upset. They're angry. All of a sudden, you see them upset and angry. They can't tell you why they're angry. They can't put a finger on it, why they're angry. They're angry because they're envious, and the envy is boiling up their blood. All of a sudden, they're so angry, and they started acting funny and funny style when things all of a sudden did well for you. Oh, love you, guys. I love you too, boo. Seriously, I'm telling you this stuff because it's the truth. There's absolutely no benefit from you sharing the good that's happened in your life to people. There's no benefit of it. Even family. Even though the ones that when things go good for you, you would share with them, and they don't want to see you doing well either. So-called friends, you'll know who your friends are when your blessing comes. A lot of them can't even clap for you. They can't clap for you. It bothers them. It hurts them. They got to pretend they didn't see. They can't clap for you because it bothers them. It hurts them. They got to pretend that they didn't see. I'm Jamaican, but I'm raised in New York. It hurts them. Some people that they genuinely would rather see you suffer and groveling. It makes them feel good about themselves, and it doesn't have to be a enemy. It's people that you're close to. It does. They don't want to. Sometimes however they've been looking down on you, it angers them that they cannot look down on you anymore and continue to rip your name to shreds out in public. A lot of times your friends are your enemies. That's what it is. And all of this is in history. Julius Caesar, who took his life? Who took Caesar's life? And that's in the history books. Who took Caesar's life, if y'all don't know history? He turned around. Who had that knife in his back when he turned around? Let me see if y'all know anything about history. Julius Caesar. When he rose to great power and they wanted to dethrone him. Who had that knife when he turned around? What was his last words? Who had that knife in his back? Y'all gotta know history. Did y'all go to history? Brutus. Exactly. He said, "Et tu, Brutus?" That's what his last words were. And you, Brutus? And you better know. And you, Brutus. That means that was, oh my God, everybody that he saw, he wasn't surprised. But when he turned around and he saw Brutus, his best friend, with the knife in his back, that's what hurt him the most. Because he turned around, he said, "Et tu, Brutus?" Because it was him. You too? Yes, a lot of people was against him. And then he was warned by a psychic that he was going to be harmed, ended at the Ides of Julius Caesar. Look it up on is a famous emperor. He was one of the leaders of the Roman Empire. Whatever the case may be. But yep. So you got to understand that it's people that you're close to that breed that envy. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe this person is rising and doing well. You know, I want that. I want that position. It should be me." Of course, yeah, most of the time it is your own family and friends. It's people closest to you that do stuff like that. It's people closest to you like that. It's not going to be a random stranger that's watching you like that. You know, it's not going to be, there's no close, strangers don't have that type of access to watching your level up. So that's why I said move in silence. People don't wish others well. They don't. Trust me. Once you're wise, you're gonna know like keeping your peaceful life is keeping things silent. You don't need to. I used to entertain people on the phone. I don't waste my time anymore. They're just collecting information to see what they could break down, sabotage, and tear apart. I don't bother with it no more. You need to accept things for what it is. It is what it is. All right. You can't share your level up. Yeah, you top tier. You say you stay to yourself. You can stay to yourself, but you can also move wise. You can have one or two, a couple of friends, and move wisely. They don't need to know anything about you too deep. Your finances, your love life should be off limits. Period. Those two things should be off limits of anybody. Nobody should know who you're seeing and your money. Nothing. I made a big mistake of talking about, oh my God, I'm in the $1,000 club. I'm telling, and the person that was plotting on me was just plotting to find out how much money I'm making so they could extract as much as they can from me. That's why I tell y'all how to move. You don't have to be alone and stay to yourself. You just got to know how to move wisely. Those things are off limits. Your love life and your money. That should be off limits. Trust me. Because those are the two things people envy the most. Three things. Your joy. Number one, they envy your joy. Because you could just have joy and you don't have nothing. And a person with more money than you could envy you because you have joy. Oh, no. You said your neighbor's done more for you than your own blood family. A stranger's done more for me than my blood family. Strangers done more for me than my blood family. Right, you shouldn't tell nothing to them. But you don't have to say it, they can see it. Sometimes sometimes you don't have to say it. They could just see that you leveled up. They see you look different, you dress different, you smell different, your hair is different, you glow different. You could see it, but you don't need to. And you can look at their eyes, some people's eyes, and see that they're envious. Thank you, I appreciate it. Just move smart in these streets. That's all. Move smart. Just move smart. And I'm just giving y'all wisdom. When you're doing good and bettering yourself, just keep your life private because people are used to you. Because remember, you're from this level to this level. Some people are used to looking down on you. Remember that. All right. So they're looking down on you and they're used to saying all this stuff behind your back and using you as, oh, she's nothing. She's nothing. He's nothing. And it makes them feel, it attacks their ego. When you come from here to here, it makes them mad because who else they're going to talk down on? Either they'll disappear or they'll start hating hard or they'll sabotage or they'll take your life. When it comes to the men take each other's life on the level up. You could look in their eyes, you could look in their aura, you could look in their energy. It is what it is. You could look in their eyes, their aura, their energy. You'll lose friends. You'll lose friends on the level up. Because the envy is going to be unbearable. You'll lose friends. You could feel it. You'll feel it. Because remember, you're leveling up means you're going up one level. So they was looking down on you the whole time, saying this, saying that about you. Now all of a sudden things are going good. You challenge their ego. You challenge their ego. Trust me, your level up is going to reveal a lot. It's going to reveal a lot. You'll see a lot of people go against you. You'll see a lot of people turn on you. That's just the way of the world. That's just the reality. This is not something new I'm talking about. This is just the way of the world. That's just the reality of it. Why you think so much people, when all of a sudden they get successful, they have all these enemies? Envy. They want your spot. They want your position. That's basically all it boils down to. Envy. Yeah, you have to ignore people, but you got to lie too. Sorry to say, God. Sorry to say it. Don't be afraid to tell people a lie. Seriously, to protect your own privacy, tell them a lie. You said, Millie says, when you level up, everybody wants your invitation. Or they're gonna say, "Oh, she thinks he's all that. He think he's all that." The person change. Life is about growth and change and development. He think he's all that. They change. He think he's all that. She thinks she's all that. Life is about growth and advancement. That's about growth. The only thing that's not growing. If you're not growing, you're dead, honey. Mental growth, not only physical growth and growing and like getting taller. Mental growth. Yeah, I think you said. Nikki said. You said, are men capable of loving a woman? I think so. What do you think? Do you think men are capable of loving? I think so. If they're not a narcissist. If they're not a narcissist. Okay, so you said they get curious to know how you do it. Yeah, they get curious to know how you do it, but they'll come around to sabotage as well. I think men are capable of loving, in regards to what Nikki is saying. Yeah, they're capable of loving, if they're not a narcissist. Because remember I told you about when I read 2 Timothy, lovers of self. You don't owe nobody explanation for your life. You don't owe nobody nothing about your business. And you don't owe nobody a space in your life either. You don't owe nobody no explanation. You don't have to tell them the truth about anything. And you could stay silent. And stop volunteering information to these haters. Stop volunteering information. Exactly, but everybody doesn't think that way. What about people who is atheists and they don't believe in God? They have no faith. Oh, you saw. Oh, okay. You saw a YouTube video that says men cannot love. Oh, was it by the Queen Maker? Because she says stuff like that. Ooh, it's very, for me. I can't say stuff like that. People can't love. I can't say that. Men can love because, like, it sounds like a bitter person. It's very dangerous to take advice from these bitter individuals, these unhappy, bitter individuals that's carrying the same bitterness from 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Oh, Nikki, you heard it from Queen. Yeah. Oh, Nikki, you heard that from the Queen Maker. Listen, was she hurt, damaged by? Listen, it's dangerous to take advice from bitter people. I'm sorry. I understand her point of views. I get it. I get it. You can't take advice from bitter people. I've been hurt too, but I don't think that. No, I don't. Okay, I don't think that all men cheat. Like I've been cheated on before in the past. But I don't think all men cheat. That negativity is so weird to me. And I don't think men are incapable of love. I think that some are narcissists, and narcissists are incapable of love. I don't, that bitter talk, I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that's wounded and they're spreading that poison on the internet. You just got to be wise. It's how you deal with people. Learn the red flags and move on. You got to know how to deal with people. All that bitterness, unhappiness, ill. And when you find your happiness and your joy, protect that, please. Good men don't cheat. And people who are loyal and self-control. Listen, self-control. Yeah, Nikki. Yeah, I know exactly who you were talking about because I know, like, you got to know these people's background. You got to know these people's background before you take their advice. This is impossible to say no man on the face of earth could love. Think about how ridiculous that is. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Just like how Kevin Sabio, a lot of these bitter people have rejection issues. They've been rejected. They've been abused. They've been rejected. They've been abused. I've been through stuff. I don't have this negative attitude. Happy birthday. Like, subscribe, guys. I don't have this negative attitude about, yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff, but you just got to see things for what it is. Most people, like I said, majority of people are not good in society now, but not everyone. Not every single one. Biblically, the Bible wouldn't be there warning us about certain types of people if every single one was like that. I know Miss Faye's world. I like Miss Faye. What do you think about what Miss Nikki? What do you think about what Miss Faye says? Does Miss Faye say? Okay, Nikki, what do you think? Does Miss Faye says men can't love? It's a matter of setting boundaries too. And letting people, standing up for yourself the first time, letting them know what you want and will and won't tolerate, and standing your ground. That part, as well as finding people who has the character, having decent character. Everybody's not like this negativity that they spread on the internet. Yes, there's haters, but I don't believe every single body is a hater. Like, I don't. If I did, then I wouldn't be doing videos like this. If I believe everybody was a hater, I wouldn't be doing videos like this to reach the people who is affected by the haters. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. Yes, you have to love yourself to find a good man. And because if you love yourself, you're going to protect yourself and you're not going to accept certain things in your life. That's what Miss Faye says, right? Yeah. If you love yourself, you're going to protect yourself and you're not going to accept things like, I know a lot of people are haters, but not everybody's like that. That's the reason why I do a channel like this, to warn the people, the normal people, about the toxic people. You said, but we do hate how you scam. What is this weird stuff? How you scam people? I don't even know what you're speaking of. Yeah, Miss Faye, I like Miss Faye. Like, you don't want to be taking advice from bitter. You don't want to take advice from bitter people. Like, there's a lot of haters in the world, but some people are just genuinely happy with themselves and they're content and they're not hating. And they're not hating. And then when they get a hater, they're so shocked of the hate because they're not used to that. They're not used to that. So I'm warning y'all that there are people that's full of hate. Let me get rid of this person out of the chat. Hold on. How do you remove this person? Right, I had to remove somebody out of the chat. But yeah, like when you're leveling up, just move in silence. It's going to avoid all the trouble because you don't know who is who. Obviously, everybody's not a hater. Obviously, right? Everybody's not a hater, but you just don't know who is who. That's all. I don't know, because sometimes, remember, and you can't really look at the people that's in the chat, all the stuff, because it's bots. A lot of bots and a lot of automated weird stuff that's in the chat. It's not, sometimes it's a bot, those AI, I don't know what it is. It's not a hater, but you just gotta, but you know they exist. Everybody's not a narcissist, but you know, but don't be naive and not understand that a lot of people are. You know, every man is not a cheater, but don't be naive enough to think everybody's not a cheater. Some are. A lot are. You have to use discernment. And trust your spirit, especially as us women. We always have a gut. We always have an inner knowing. We always have an inner knowing. You have people that's genuinely happy with themselves and they're at peace with themselves, and you won't have a problem with those people. It's the people that's tormented inside. They're tormented on the inside, and they always want grabbing. They have no inner peace. A lot of people have no inner peace. Those are the people that is going to give you the most problem, the most issues. No inner peace. All of that stuff comes from within. They're rotten on the inside. And be careful about listening to this negativity on the internet, but also be wise. You know, be wise. Like I said, I did videos, warnings about friends and friendships, but obviously I know that everybody's not the same. You have good people out there, but they're being trampled on. They're being trampled on. Good people are being trampled on, but you have to be wise. You have to understand that, hey, we live in a world with wolves in sheep clothing. Wolves in sheep's clothing. And you got to know how to have a gut feeling, and you can feel that about them. Stay celibate? Yes. I think staying celibate is a good thing for a while. I think you should stay celibate until you really get to know someone. It's hard, though. It's hard. When you really care about, like somebody, you have that attraction to them, it's hard to stay celibate. Oh, okay, you said love, be aware of some friends video. Yes, be aware, because you got to just, and you see the red flags in these people. That's the reason why I did particular videos of red flags, you could see certain red flags of their behavior. And when you see a red flag in a friendship of an envious person, you know, it means to stop. A red flag means to stop. And the biggest red flag of an envious person is a gossip. You can manifest. You got to pray about it. Pray about everything. The biggest red flag of an envious person is a gossip. And when people talk about what somebody have, this person have that, materialistic. Just be careful of materialistic. They'll take your life for materials. And it's very dangerous out here. Materialistic people will take your life for material gain. They'll throw you under the bus. Wagwan. They'll throw you under the bus for material gain, honey. Just be careful. When you're leveling up, a lot of people won't be happy for you. It is what it is. They won't be. They'll sabotage you. They'll try to bring you down. They'll make life harder. And if you're at a job and you got a promotion, they'll make life harder for you that you want to quit. And sometimes they're not envious. Listen, leveling up is not only about money. You can level up your joy. And you know one thing that people envy the most is your joy, honey. I'm going to let you know that right now. I'm going to let you know that right now. One thing that people envy the most, and I'm going to tell you that right now, joy is something that they envy the most. You can level up your joy when you're happy. That's the one thing. I'm telling you, they envy joy more than money. Because that's one thing money can't buy. Their money can't buy joy. So they envy your joy the most. I'm telling you, that's the most envied thing. That's the most envied thing on earth is your joy. And your peace of mind. Because it doesn't matter how much money they got. They cannot buy joy. Remember that. her boyfriend. Ooh. I want a man, I want a loyal, stable, loyal husband. That's what I want. Loyal. A loyal, strong-minded husband that is solid in himself. He knows who he is. He's confident. He's secure. Nobody can sway his mind. Nobody can get in his ear about me. Once nobody can get in your ear about me, you could be my friend, you could be my lover. Once nobody can tell you nothing bad about me, because that's what they use. They use gossip to destroy your reputation. So once I know that nobody can tell you nothing bad and you believe them about me, then you're my people. You're my guy. That's my guy. Loyal, solid, confident, secure. Yep. All right, guys. Yeah, so now that we discussed, because I know this topic that I did leveling up was somebody wanted to talk about this. So what we're going to talk about next time? What do you want to talk about? A strong-minded person that knows me. Exactly. Yes, it's dangerous to have somebody that gossips, because that's what they use to destroy your reputation. That's why gossips are no good. They use gossip to destroy people's marriage, their life, their reputation. This is there's nothing I dislike. I'm not going to say the H word, but really I want to say the H word. There's nothing I dislike more than a gossip, because that's what they use to destroy your reputation, your relationship, and they will gossip and put you in jail. That's the reason why I want a man that is strong-minded and he doesn't listen to anything about me. And I don't, and me personally, a man that goes around and gossips about me and put our relationship business in the street, that's a no-no. That I don't play those type of games. Putting my business in the streets, that's a no. As a friend, I don't mess with no friend that put my business in the street, no man that put my business in the street. I don't mess with no low-down, grimy gossip. God, the Bible warns about gossip. It says it's a divider of friends. I'm gonna do it. The next video I think I'm gonna do about gossip. But let me tell you, my main thing is a man who's solid in himself, that he's not listening to no gossip. He knows me and he got my back. Some of these men gossip like a woman. There's one of them in my building, gossip like a woman. Weirdo. You wouldn't believe what he told me about a girl that lived in my building. Oh, it's just weird. Once he said that, it's just, that was the weirdest thing. I was just like, you know what? This is a dangerous person. And that was years ago. And I had that in the back of my mind. Like, don't trust this guy. This guy's a weirdo. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do a video about these gossips and what the Bible says about them. Because they're the worst scum on earth. Biblically, they're the worst scum on earth. I'm telling you, these people are evil. They are. I'm not lying about that. When you see somebody is a gossip, you should cut them off immediately. But I'll talk more about the gossip later. Yeah, but when you level up your relationship, your romance, your joy, when you level up your joy, because that's one thing people envy, your joy. They can't buy that. It don't matter how much money they got, they can't buy your joy, baby, because they have none. Them too bad, their heart is not clean. That's why they don't have no joy. Their heart is not clean. That's why they have no joy. Oh, you don't know how bad God even warns you about these type of people, about gossips. They're not good people. They're wicked. They're wicked. People who gossip are wicked. But I'm going to do a whole video about them. I don't want to go into more details. No, don't tell them anything. Just move up, level up in silence. Nobody don't need to know your biz for what? For what? You don't need them for what? Enjoy your growth. Enjoy that. Make sure you guys subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, subscribe and like and everything like that. All right, guys. I've been here too long, man. I've been on here like 50 minutes. I was about to be almost an hour. I've been on here almost an hour. Oh, you love my channel? Thank you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you, guys. I like that. I like that because I made so much mistakes in the past. So many mistakes in the past I made. Oh, and I can't go back and fix them. I can't go back and fix them. So if I could actually let my mistake... Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm glad you appreciate what I do on this channel because I can't go back and fix my mistakes, but I could go forward and help somebody. Thank you. I could go forward and help somebody. I can't fix my mistakes that I made. I can't. I really can't. I wish I could, but I can't. So tell me what you're going to say. Because you don't want me to go yet. Tell me what you're saying, Nikki. Oh, thank you. Will I help you? I'm trying to help people with the information that I learned over the years because I can't go back and change my past. Oh, no, I didn't watch Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm too scared. No. Certain things I'm too scared to watch. That's terrifying. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. It's too terrifying. I didn't watch Jerry. Certain things I don't get into my mind. Some terrifying stuff, I don't like it in my head. So I don't watch it. Yeah, it feels bad. Yeah, of course you feel bad. No, I don't watch those type of stuff. I'm good, thank you. See, I'm trying to get off and now people are joining and talking. Yeah, guys, like I was saying, I keep repeating myself, but nah, good. I don't watch that. Don't watch demonic stuff. People like that, Jeffrey Dahmer is demonic. I don't watch those type of stuff. Those are evil people. And that's if it's a fiction story, I'll probably watch stuff like that. But demonic stuff, I don't like watching. That's an evil person. That was an evil person. How can you get your subs up? Let's see. How can you get your... Do lives like me. Do lives that you get your subs up. Oh, you can do lives. Can you do... See, I think you could do lives if I'm not mistaken. The Diddy stuff, oh God. But we all knew that from the 90s. He's been exposed by Wendy Williams, but nobody believed her. He'd been exposed by Wendy. Nobody believed her. That's creepy, man. Anyway, guys, so yeah, like I was saying already, I made too many mistakes in the past and I can't go back and fix them, but I could talk about them and hopefully I could help somebody else to make better decisions, honestly. And honestly, really, that's my whole goal. That's my whole goal in life. Upliftment, uplift others. That's all. That's all, and that's it. I made a lot of mistakes, honey. And you know I'm genuine. You know what it is. You know when I'm speaking facts. You know what I'm speaking facts, guys. Ooh, it's crazy. That whole thing, but anyway, guys, so next topic. Did we agree on the next topic? Oh, gossips. Gossip was the next topic. Okay. That was the next topic. We're going to talk about the gossips. Ooh. All right, guys. Love you. Love you guys. Thank you for subscribing, watching, and we're going to talk about gossips on the next topic.